Slang words then versus now. There are so many slang words and too many to count. And slang now is obviously a lot different than it was back then. Like slang words from like the 80s, 90s, 70s even were just kind of weird too. Like, I mean, Gen Z isn't the only generation with weird ass slang words, but I do gotta agree that like Gen Z slang words are like the most fucking weird and out there for sure. But obviously older generations got some out there ones as well. So this first word that we're gonna start with is, I think it's from like the 1950s or something. I don't know. We'll start there. Square. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one, it just does not make any sense to me. I guess the whole point of this is like, oh, you call someone a square if they don't want to have fun or go to a party or whatever. Oh, bro, you're such a square. Like, bro, what the fuck? That just doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, that's crazy to think about, that the best insult you could come up with was a shape. Like, come on, bro. You could do better than that. The bee's knees. Like, what does this even mean? I don't really understand why, like, something that's good is referred to as the bee's knees. Like, bees don't even have knees. Like, the fuck? They're literally just, it's just a bug. And bugs are shit. Bugs suck. So why is a bee representing something good? I don't know. I don't understand, bro. If I get stung by a bee, it's on site. I used to hear, like, some of my older relatives say it back when I was a kid. Like, yeah, you know, that pasta was the bee's knee. Like, listen, bro, nobody is saying that. And this is one of the good slang words to come out of, like, I don't know, the 70s, I think, or the 60s. Dude. Everyone still says dude, like, even to this day. And it just makes sense. I don't know. It just fits. Like, you just point at a guy like that's fucking eating glue. Yo, that dude's mad weird. Why the fuck is he eating glue? Like, it just makes sense. That word was iconic, and it is probably never gonna go away. Like, that's how iconic it is. Like, people in Gen Z say it all the time. Even people from older generations say it. So at that point, it's just universal slang. I kid you not, bro. I looked up 1980 slang, and the phrase "gag me with the spoon" came up. I am not even kidding, bro. Like, pause? Like, what the like, I'm sorry, bro, but why the hell would you even want to, like, be caught saying that? Like, that's just mad weird, bro. That seems pretty suspicious to me, bro. Is there something you're not telling us? Like, something about that just ain't feeling right at all. But I guess what it's supposed to mean is, like, that's disgusting. You could have just said that's disgusting. You don't have to add all those extra words, bro, just for you to look mad weird. All right, there's absolutely no need for this one. This one should have just been completely abolished from the English language. Now let's talk about, like, gnarly and tubular. Like, these two words, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. I feel like this is something like some fucking blonde, long hair surfer dude from California would say. Yeah, that's radical, man. Totally tubular. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this is anybody besides that is really saying this word. This word kind of just belongs to that California surfer group. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got brewski. Huh? I guess this was supposed to mean, like, beer. And I really only imagine some dude named Daryl driving a pickup truck saying the word brewski. I don't know. I don't really picture anybody else really saying this, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because just, like, I'm not a part of the generation that was really saying it. Maybe that's why it doesn't really make sense to me. But there are some words in Gen Z, of course, that don't make sense to me either. I'll get to that later. And now, obviously, I don't really have much background information on, like, the old slang. I mean, obviously, I wasn't around at the time, so I'm not gonna really know too much about it, but I'm just gonna list off some other ones that were just weird as hell. Some honorable mentions. What the hell is a ducky shine cracker? Khaki wacky sock doggler. Okay, yeah, these make absolutely no sense, and it is safe to say that, well, their slang words are just like goddamn hieroglyphics. And now the words that I'm gonna be going over in the next couple of minutes, yeah, are also kind of hieroglyphics too. I'm just gonna be real with you. Only people in Gen Z really understand these words. Maybe people in Gen Y, I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. I don't know if older generations really get it. Let's start with one of the newest slang words, get. Like, I don't even know what this means, to be honest. I don't really get it. Maybe I'm just too old now. Apparently, there's like a level 1, level 5. Like, there's levels to this shit, man. I guess it means, bro, when you see a girl and she looking fine as hell, you just say the word, but I don't know, man. Kais and Nat started saying it, and everybody else went crazy and started saying it after that. But although I don't think it's bad, I never really use it. And honestly, I'd much rather just say the word like bad, like damn, she bad. You know what I'm saying? This one's weird as hell too. Based? Like, yeah, I don't know. Try explaining that to your fucking parents. Yeah, it just doesn't really make much sense. This slang word's kind of mid, in my opinion. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I already know the #1 Patrick Bateman meat riders are calling themselves based. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so cringe. Oh, yeah, and let's talk about that. Meat rider. That's another slang terminology used nowadays. So, yeah, meat rider pretty much just means, like, it pretty much just means you're hopping on, bro. You're their #1 fan. To an extreme degree. Like, to a not normal degree at all. Like, it's insane that people really be doing all that meat riding with no license. It's kind of crazy. Now, this one people also overuse a lot as well. Even if you like somebody's music or something, people are gonna say, like, you're a meat rider. Like, it's so weird, bro. Like, you just like their music. Like, who cares? It is not that deep at all. But if you're, like, idolizing the person, like, fucking bending over backwards for them or whatever, like, donating off, like, $500 or your goddamn life savings to Pokemon, okay, maybe then you're a fucking meat rider. But other than that, not really. And speaking of that, we got munch. Now, this one, I don't really know what the fuck it means. I mean, Ice Spice originated it, of course. I guess it means, like, down bad or like you're a simp or something. I don't really know. I'm just gonna be honest. I know people are gonna be in the comments, well, actually, according to my calculations, munch means this. I already know I'm gonna be getting lectured in the comments, but at this point, bro, I really don't care. But of course, this slang word was coined by the GOAT herself, Ice Spice, the best rapper of all time. Better than Beethoven himself. Ice Spice is a good rapper, all right? For no other reason at all. We're not gonna say what that reason is. Just know it's not for any other. But of course, people started saying it after that, and the term just spread like wildfire. I mean, personally, I just never really use this one. I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest. Now, let's talk about one of the best slang words out there, bro. Ironically enough, it's GOAT, all right? Like, this slang word is fucking amazing. Like, I say this shit, like, on the daily. I mean, GOAT is used to describe somebody or something that's amazing, so naturally the word itself is gonna be amazing, all right? That's just how it is. But you know what word's not so amazing? Ix. Fuck Ix. I absolutely hate this one. This is one of the worst on the list. We're gonna get to the worst one later, but the word ick just doesn't make sense to me to begin with. But then people started creating icks, which is just like turnoffs, I guess, of like the most random things. Like, oh yeah, if he can't find a parking spot in a parking lot, that's an ick. Ew. I'm breaking up with him right now. A girl just said to me, yeah, by the way, I have an ick list. If anybody ever says that to me, I'm not even consider like being friends with them, bro. Like, they're not in the friend zone, bro. They're in the fucking, I don't even know what to call it, zone. They're out of there, bro. That's all I'm saying. There is absolutely no hope for them at that point, bro. Because if they have an entire list that they gotta follow, and it's just like all just really mundane things, like, bro, how do you expect me to follow that? Like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't tie your shoes or some shit. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, nah, for real though, some people have like understandable icks. Like, I don't know, if he's too much of an egotistical fuck, yeah, I definitely get that one. But bro, ties his shoes a certain way, like, who gives a fuck? I really didn't think it was that serious, like, goddamn. Let's talk about bussin'. Now, this word is used to describe good eats, W eats. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather just say that, like, W eats. I don't really see myself saying the word bussin', really. I don't really think it's a terrible word, but I think it's like one of the most common ones used now, I think. Like, me personally, I'm more of a W eats kind of guy. I don't know. Because, I don't know, man. It just reminds me of a school bus, and ugh. I don't even want to get into that. Period. That word is fucking Buddha cheeks, bro. It sucks. I don't care, bro. I'm dying on that hill. It just doesn't make any sense at all, bro. Just ate some lunch. Period. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not really rocking with that one. I already know the fucking hot Cheeto girls are going to be writing up a storm in the comments after that one. Now, the next one we got Slay. I felt zesty as fuck when I did say it. Like, this girl that I used to talk to would say it, and of course, yeah, she would want me to say it too, and I said it. Because I folded, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. This one's not bad, but me personally, I felt like a zest lord saying this one. I felt like Drake saying, ooh, it's freezing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, But the worst word on this list, like the word that should be abolished from all existence, bubblegum pink and grippy. Well, actually, is it bubblegum pink? Like, can somebody please tell me how slang evolved from the word square to bubblegum pink? Like, what in the hell? Like, what the? Those people that say grippy are not safe either, bro. Like, that word is weird as fuck. Like, imagine if you go up to a girl in the club and you say, hello, shawty, does it grip the meat? Like, you are instantly getting blocked, bro. It's over. Like, asking a girl if it grips the meat is like her asking you if you can last long. Like, imagine if a girl asked you that, bro. Like, you would feel weird, wouldn't you? But yeah, bubblegum pink, bro. There's some lore behind that one, man. It apparently refers to like a girl's private part, like before puberty. It's fucking disgusting. I don't want to get into it too much. Like, are you EDP waddling your ass back to the car? Like, what the hell is going on, bro? But yeah, it's insane how much slang has evolved from all the way back then to now. Shit's crazy, man.